Do you think you know Aldi? Think again. This grocery store not only breaks the rules, but completely rewrites them. When you witness what truly goes on behind the scenes, you may never shop the same way again. Something feels different once you step inside. It's not just your imagination. Aldi has mastered the art of efficiency on all levels. Unlike regular shops, which overwhelm you with 15 different types of ketchup, Aldi keeps things simple with only 1 or 2 choices. With this laser-focused inventory, they can buy in bulk, negotiate better rates, and pass those savings on to you. It's like shopping with a no-nonsense, economical grandmother, the type who reuses aluminum foil and transforms scraps into exquisite meals. There's no waste. There's no fluff. Just quality at a reasonable price. And the numbers do not lie. The average Aldi store is approximately 12,000 square feet, as opposed to the expansive 40,000 square feet of a traditional supermarket. Smaller spaces result in lesser overhead costs, which directly translate into lower prices. But here's the true secret. Aldi has a direct relationship with producers. By eliminating middlemen and distributors, they maintain tight control over quality and pricing. This streamlined supply chain avoids the needless markups that other stores add to your price. Then there's their private labeling plan. Aldi's own brands frequently match, or even outperform, name brand quality without the exorbitant price tag. It's similar to getting designer clothes without paying for the label, except in this case, you eat the savings rather of wearing them. What was the result? Shopping costs might be up to 50% less than competitors. This extraordinary price approach has transformed Aldi from a quirky European import to one of America's fastest-growing grocery companies. Now, let us talk about chocolate. Aldi's aisles are full with hidden gems, but one product jumps out: their excellent chocolate. Seriously, their chocolate game is next level. Aldi's premium chocolate brands, such Moser Roth and Chaucer, offer European-quality chocolate at prices that seem almost too good to be true. Imported straight from Germany and Belgium, these chocolates have the rich cocoa flavor and smooth, velvety texture you'd expect from high-end brands that cost 3 times as much. What's the secret? It's all about the ingredients. While many budget chocolates use vegetable oils as cheap alternatives, Aldi's premium selections include real cocoa butter. That is why they offer the melt-in-your-mouth quality that chocolate lovers want. Moser Roth, Aldi's upmarket brand, offers exquisite, individually wrapped pieces in complex tastes such as sea salt caramel and intense dark, 70% or higher cocoa content. Chaucer, on the other hand, provides more everyday enjoyment with creamy milk chocolate bars and chocolate-covered sweets that are truly addicting. But beware, not all Aldi chocolates are created equal. Skip the cheap chocolate bars on the bottom rack. They're high in sugar and palm oil, resulting in a waxy texture and a bland, overly sweet flavor with little depth. Similarly, seasonal novelty chocolates, the holiday-themed stuff, may appear joyful, but they frequently disappoint with thin, gritty chocolate that just doesn't cut it. The price of Aldi's premium chocolates adds to their appeal. A Moser Roth bar costs less than $3, although identical specialty chocolates at other outlets often cost between $8 and $10. That makes a huge difference, without sacrificing quality. But what truly distinguishes Aldi isn't simply their intelligent sourcing or efficient business plan, it's how they give high-end taste without the premium price tag. For chocolate aficionados on a budget, Aldi's premium products are a game changer. It's one of those rare occasions when you don't have to choose between quality and price. You get both without compromising. Aldi's commitment to smart, budget-friendly shopping is built into the company's DNA, and it can be seen in every aspect, even before you enter the store. Gather your shopping list, proceed to the door, and wait a minute, where are the carts? First-time shoppers frequently find it puzzling because Aldi's carts do not just sit freely by the door. Instead, they're tied together, and inserting a quarter will unlock one of them. This simple yet ingenious solution eliminates the need for Aldi to pay personnel to chase carts throughout the parking lot. And they're not just avoiding a minor annoyance. Typical grocery retailers can spend up to $200,000 per site on cart retrieval and replacements each year. Aldi eliminates this cost totally with a 25-cent deposit. Plus, what about abandoned carts? Practically non-existent. On the rare occasion when one is left behind, it does not stay there long. Fellow customers are quick to grab it for the quarterly reward. It's like turning every shopper into an underpaid cart collector without their permission. And it's not just about saving money, it's also about conserving resources. The method prevents property damage caused by stray carts, keeps the storefront clean, and even protects the carts from weather and theft, increasing their lifespan. It's a minor annoyance that provides significant benefits, not only to Aldi, but also to you as a customer. Now, speaking of smart techniques, there is one item we really must share with you. As the last generation capable of perpetuating these practices, it is our job to pass them along to our children and grandkids. Consider losing very nutritious food methods that have been passed down for generations, techniques that could spell the difference between thriving and struggling during a catastrophe. If you're wondering, see the link in the description below. It might be the most essential purchase you make today. Have you ever noticed how fast Aldi cashiers are? While the average supermarket cashier scans roughly 20 items per minute, Aldi's cashiers consistently scan 40 or more, and it's not because they're secretly robots. What's the real secret? Multiple barcodes. That's correct, Aldi products are built for speed. Many items have barcodes on many sides of the package, so cashiers don't waste valuable seconds looking for that elusive UPC code like they're on a scavenger hunt. No more rotating boxes as on a game show merely to acquire the scan. Even the cash registers are geared for efficiency. Each item has a specific location where the barcode will scan most effectively, and cashiers learn these positions. What was the result? They can slide products across the scanner in a single smooth motion, almost as if they were performing checkout ballet. But the true stroke of genius comes after scanning. Aldi does not bag your groceries at the cashier. Instead, you return your things to your cart and proceed to a separate bagging area. This keeps the line moving at rapid speeds. The first time you go through an Aldi checkout, it may feel like you've unintentionally joined up for a speed bagging competition. You're struggling to keep up as groceries fly by faster than excuses during tax time. It's no joke. A 2018 study discovered that Aldi's checkout technology processes customers up to 40% faster than conventional supermarkets. That means fewer cashiers may handle more customers, thus lowering labor expenses. But it's not just about speed. Aldi understands the importance of quality, especially when it comes to what ends up in your cart. Take a glance around the store and you'll notice something interesting. Almost 90% of the products have unknown brand names such as Clancy's, Friendly Farms, and Simply Nature. At first, you could feel as if you've entered a parallel dimension where everything appears almost familiar but just different enough to make you do a double take. It's like seeing a movie with actors who resemble celebrities, but not quite. Don't be fooled by unusual names. These aren't obscure brands from a quirky facility. These are Aldi's own private labels. And there is a genius behind this method. Aldi controls the entire production process, from sourcing to packaging, while eliminating marketing costs, which typically add 20 to 25% to the cost of national brands. The kicker is that most buyers are unaware that many Aldi products are manufactured in the same factories as expensive brands. In fact, Consumer Reports blind taste tests have revealed that Aldi's private labels frequently match or even surpass national names. Take Clancy's chips, for example. They outperformed Lay's in several categories while costing nearly 50% less. According to a 2023 study, 88% of frequent Aldi customers rated their private label products excellent or very satisfactory. And it's not simply luck, it's the consequence of meticulous planning, stringent quality control, and an unwavering emphasis on value. Aldi understands that keeping you satisfied is more than simply offering low pricing. It's also about ensuring that every dollar you spend feels like it's working harder for you. Years ago, shopping at Aldi meant getting basic groceries at rock-bottom prices. Nothing fancy, just the necessities. What about today? Aldi has drastically altered its range while keeping prices extremely low. The store now offers a selection of organic, premium, and specialized foods that compete with even the most upscale grocery stores. Take their Simply Nature brand, which includes more than 200 organic goods ranging from quinoa to cold-pressed juices. Earth-Grown offers vegetarian and vegan options, while Specially Selected offers gourmet items such as aged cheeses and real gelato. It's like buying at a high-end market without having to fork over your entire income. But how did Aldi pull it off? How do they sell organic produce at up to 50% cheaper than their competitors? The secret is in their simplified approach. Instead of supplying every organic item imaginable, they concentrate on the most popular selections and keep direct contact with farmers. Aldi saves money by eliminating middlemen and focusing on specific products. For example, their grass-fed beef is around 30% cheaper than what you'd find in other grocery stores. It's the only location where you can eat like a wellness influencer while staying within your fast food budget. However, keeping expenses low is not the only consideration. Ingredient quality is also important. Aldi was among the first large stores to remove artificial colors, partly hydrogenated oils, and MSG from all of their private label products. There are no antibiotics, hormones, or animal byproducts in their meat line. It is of high quality, and you can feel good about serving it to your family. Shoppers have certainly noticed. According to a 2022 market estimate, Aldi's organic sales increased by 18%, whereas the sector as a whole increased by only 7%. This increase in premium options has attracted a whole new population of shoppers, people who would never have considered Aldi as their go-to store. But, as much as many adore Aldi's low-cost, high-quality products, some of its most committed customers visit for something entirely different: the Aldi Finds aisle. It's more than simply an aisle, it's an experience. Consider this: every Wednesday, fresh limited-time things hit the shelves, and once gone, they're gone. It's an exciting treasure hunt that keeps customers returning just to see what's fresh. One week it could be camping goods, the next culinary gadgets, and then garden equipment or seasonal decorations. And the prices? Things are consistently 40 to 60% less expensive than comparable things in other stores. The appeal is undeniable. You go in needing milk and eggs, and then you notice a Belgian waffle machine, a plush throw blanket, and an inflatable kayak. It's as if Aldi is dare you to stick to your list, and you consistently fail. This behavior is known as treasure hunt shopping by retail gurus, and Aldi has nailed it. It's more than just saving money, it's also about the joy of finding an unexpected offer. Each journey is unique, which is why people keep returning. You enter into Aldi with a simple list, perhaps just milk and eggs, and leave with a waffle maker, an inflatable kayak, and a set of socket wrenches. Because the deals were simply too excellent to pass up. That's the beauty of the Aldi Finds aisle, a continuously changing collection of limited-time items that make each visit feel like a treasure hunt. This aisle isn't just a creative gimmick, it has a purpose. It keeps customers coming back, anxious to see what fresh deals have sprung up. A 2021 retail study discovered that establishments with these discovery zones saw a 26% boost in visit frequency. Aldi understands how to tap on that excitement. The merchandise is also not random. It is carefully chosen depending on seasonal requirements and trends. In the spring, you can get gardening goods. Summer brings outdoor gear. Fall brings Halloween and harvest decorations, and winter brings holiday items. What's the trick to keeping these things so cheap? Aldi only orders enough to sell in approximately a week. That eliminates the need for long-term storage, lowering expenses and providing a sense of urgency. You know that if you don't get it immediately, it's gone. This method helps customers feel like they're getting a good deal, even if they didn't want to buy it in the first place. Aldi's entire shopping experience seems distinctive, and there's a reason for that. It's founded in German culture. Aldi, founded by the Albrecht brothers in 1946, has grown from a little post-war grocery in Germany to a global powerhouse with over 11,000 locations worldwide. Europeans are more likely to shop for fresher foods in smaller quantities, and Aldi's structure reflects this. While the average American supermarket is around 40,000 square feet, Aldi keeps things tight at roughly 12,000 square feet. This approach results in decreased overhead expenses and a more efficient purchasing experience. Walking into Aldi can feel like a quick trip to Europe, minus the jet lag. You'll find authentic German chocolates, Italian pastas, and French cheeses, all of which will make your taste buds feel like they've received a passport stamp. And they don't simply look the part, they're the actual thing, imported directly from Europe. Even the product sizes follow European preferences. Packages are frequently smaller, which decreases food waste and promotes healthier eating. A 2020 food waste research found that European households waste approximately 30% less food than their American counterparts. Aldi's smart packaging decisions play a significant role in this. Furthermore, the chain's dedication to sustainability isn't for show. Aldi adheres to European standards, which are often stricter than American ones. Their emphasis on packaging, recycling, and energy efficiency puts many traditional grocers to shame. It's all about doing things more efficiently and cleanly. If you're visiting Aldi for the first time, the store may appear unfamiliar, different. You'll see bare-bones shelves with things still in their shipping boxes. It may appear unusual at first, but it's all about efficiency. By keeping things simple, Aldi saves money on manpower and speeds up restocking. Instead of relying on flashy displays, Aldi offers quality products at unbeatable rates. It's a straightforward technique that makes sense when you think about it. Why spend money on fancy settings when you can pass the savings along to customers? When you first walk into an Aldi, you may be surprised by how bare bones it appears. The lighting is functional, not extravagant. Shelves aren't embellished with vibrant displays. Products are still sitting in shipping boxes with the front ripped away, resembling a warehouse in disguise. But, believe it or not, this is not an oversight. It is part of the master plan. Traditional grocery stores invest millions in elaborate displays and attractive fittings. Aldi? They skip all of that. The cut-case display approach, in which products remain in their boxes, reduces stocking time by 60%. Consider shopping in your practical friend's closet. Everything serves a purpose, and nothing is just there to be lovely. And yet, you wind up spending half of what you would elsewhere. Aldi stores are intended to maximize efficiency. With only 5 or 6 aisles arranged in parallel lines, refilling is faster, and customers can move more easily. Most shelves are at eye level or below, which means personnel don't require special equipment to reach high areas, lowering labor costs and occupational injuries. You won't find any snazzy digital pricing tags either. Aldi sticks to traditional methods with basic paper tags that are inexpensive to replace. And with only 1,400 typical items on the shelf, pricing variations are manageable even without high-tech solutions. The bare-bones approach may appear unappealing at first, but it's not just about conserving money, it's about keeping things practical. One of Aldi's best-kept secrets is its booze department, particularly the wine area. You might expect bargain alcohol to taste like regret, but Aldi completely twists the script. Their wines have received critical accolades from the beverage industry, particularly their Winking Owl brand, which is priced at $3 per bottle. It has developed a cult following among budget-conscious wine enthusiasts. However, the real stars are in Aldi's premium wine range. Take their quarter-cut bourbon barrel-aged Cabernet Sauvignon as an example. This gem won double gold at the San Francisco International Wine Competition, outperforming bottles that cost 5 times as much. Yes, you heard that correctly. Aldi's wines don't just hold their own, they exceed more expensive competition. If you've ever shown up to a dinner party with Aldi wine and received the side-eye, it doesn't take long for them to change their minds once they taste it. It's like wearing a clothing with secret pockets. A nice surprise that leaves folks wondering, wait, this is from Aldi? How does Aldi pull this off? Simple. They work directly with vineyards, eliminating marketing expenditures and selling wines under their own private labels. This means no intermediaries and no bloated markups, just high-quality wine at startlingly inexpensive costs. They don't stop with wine. Their beer selection follows the same strategy. You may find award-winning craft-style beers without paying craft costs. Aldi even engaged Sam Capron, a master of wine, to personally manage the wine list. This level of expert curation explains why Aldi sold over 35 million bottles of wine in North America last year. They don't simply want to be a discount store, they want to be your go-to source for uncompromising excellence. Aldi has redefined grocery shopping, demonstrating that you do not have to sacrifice quality to save money. It's not just about cutting corners, it's about reducing waste. From no-frills stores to high-end private labels and surprisingly good wines, Aldi demonstrates that exceptional quality and low costs can coexist. So, the next time you step into an Aldi, realize that you are not just shopping, you are part of a retail revolution. And what about that quarter deposit in your cart? Just another tiny price to pay for a store that is changing the grocery game, one discount at a time.